Hey, Brandon Dio. How's it going? It's Christmas Eve, so I thought I'd cook some lasagna, so I thought I'd show you how to do that. Lasagna isn't traditional Canadian food for Christmas. That's a big turkey dinner. We don't have a big oven, so having a big turkey dinner isn't really an option. But there is, I did make a video recently where I cook a roast chicken. That's as close as we can get. But we've done a lot of chicken recently, so I'm gonna do lasagna. It's definitely a comfort food for me. So I'll just show you how to cook a lasagna. It's pretty easy. Here we go. First, I'm going to start with the cheese mixture. I'm going to start with an egg and just kind of, then I've got some Hokkaido ricotta cheese. Ricotta cheese? I'm using 2 of these packages. I got this ricotta cheese from Seijo Ishii. And then last, some Parmesan cheese. I prefer to use real Parmesan cheese. You want about 300 milliliters. So this is what it's supposed to look like. I didn't really measure. I'm just gonna mix that up now. And this is what it turns out to look like. I'm going to now put this in the fridge until I'm ready to use it. Now I'm going to start working on the meat sauce and the marinara sauce. All right, here's what I'm gonna use for the meat sauce. I've got some minced beef and pork sausages from Gyeongmu supermarket. These sausages have a lot of flavor. They're very delicious. They will provide most of the flavor. Half a zucchini, an onion, some garlic, and some carrot. Most recipes don't ask for vegetables, but I like to add them for flavor. The first step is to add some meat. With the sausages, we don't want this outside, the casing. So it'll look like this, and I'm just gonna brown the meat and then put in the veggies. So when I'm sauteing the meat, I want to break up all the chunks of sausage so that everything is nice. Now I'll just saute all of this up for a little bit. So I cook this until the onions are pretty clear. Then I add pureed tomatoes. So I've got the water reduced out. The sauce is cooked for a little while. I'm gonna add some pepper. And some basil, just for a little bit of flavor. All right, now it's time to make the lasagna, to put it into shape. So I have some butter here. I will just put the butter around the outside. So first step is to take some of the sauce put it on the bottom layer. Okay. I'm using this Berea lasagna. It's pre-cooked. The next step is to add a layer of cheese. Okay, now another layer of meat. So now one more layer of the noodles. That worked a little bit better. One more thing of cheese. Then meat. One more layer of pasta. Now I put it in the oven. So here's the lasagna so far. These noodles, I would not use them again. You can buy uncooked noodles, you cook them first and then put them on. They are better than this. What I need to do is add some cheese to the top. I'll put it back in the oven for a little while. Alright, so here's the finished lasagna. Cheese is melted on top. Okay, so I'll try and cut it to see. So good. So if I was to do this again, I would use the different kind of pasta and make more layers of pasta. I only have like 2 layers. I would put more. So a couple things that I would change. First, I would use probably half the ricotta cheese. 2 packages was too much, and I would make the ricotta cheese layer much thinner. This has a lot of, I can really taste the ricotta cheese. And the second change is the noodles. I would just use regular dry noodles and cook them until they were soft and then use them. And I would do the meat layer thinner and more layers of noodles. But overall it tastes pretty good. In the future I'll redo the recipe and we can see the changes. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in other recipes, just let me know in the comments down below. Post something that you'd like to see me cook and I'll do that for you. How did you think it was?
So nice. 美味しい。
All right, thank you. Check you later.